Hey y'all, it's Sekoya. Welcome to my channel. Today I am taking my mom from this red to this blue. So stay tuned for the products that I'll be using and how I will be going about this process. Okay, so I'm going to be testing out this product, which is the Color Fix by One and Only. And this is to remove the hair color from my mother's hair. She wants to go from the red she is to a blue. So we want to get as much red pigment out as possible and possibly have it really light so that we can get the desired blue color that she wants. This was literally 9 cents. 9 cents at Salad Beauty. I don't know why it's so cheap, but I was like, I was actually looking for the Ion hair color remover packets, but I didn't see them. And then one of the associates there pointed me towards this, and she was like, she showed it to me, and I looked at the price. I couldn't really tell what it said right here. And I said, how much is this? And she said 9 cents. I said, what? I said 9. She said 9 cents. And I was like, does this work? I'm asking, does it work? Because I'm like, if it doesn't work, that's probably why it's 9 cents. But she was like, I mean, if it don't, it was just 9 cents. So I'm like, okay, might as well go ahead and get it. But I'm going to show you the steps. This is going to be my first time using this particular product. Disregard my ashy hands, it's cool. But I'm going to show you the steps that I took to mix up the products. There are 3 things in here. Okay, these are the 3 products. You're supposed to mix 1 and 2 together and then apply it to the hair to get the color off. After that, I'm supposed to shampoo it several times and then apply number 3, which is the lotion. So we're going to see if this works or not. I mixed the bottles that were labeled 1 and 2 together in a plastic container. I mixed them evenly, and now I am applying those 2 products together onto her hair. Make sure that you get all of the hair so that as much color pigment comes out as possible. So I went from her roots to her ends all throughout her hair, and then I'll be back with the next step. Okay, so after letting the product sit in her hair for 45 minutes, I shampooed her hair about 3 good times thoroughly with neutralizing shampoo to make sure that I got all of the product out. And then after that, I'm going to go forward with step 3. With step 3, all you have to do is apply the product directly to the hair. So I just took it out of the bottle, not out of the bottle, but I just poured it onto her hair from the bottle, all throughout her hair from the roots to the ends, making sure that I saturated everything. And then after that, we're gonna go ahead and rinse. Okay, now it's time for her to go under the dryer because I want her hair to dry so that the bleach that I apply on her hair is able to penetrate her hair
and get her hair to the desired color that we're trying to go for before we apply the blue color. So I just let her sit under the dryer for about 20 minutes, and then after that I'm going to be bleaching her roots. I am also going to drag the bleach down to the ends of her hair as well, because as you can see, the ends of her hair are still a little red. So I'm just going to get that lighter so that we can get the desired color that we're going for. Now, typically when you're bleaching or coloring your hair permanently, you never want to start at the roots unless you're doing a retouch and you're not getting any of the other hair. I'm starting at the roots because her roots are darker, and like I don't need the rest of her hair to be super light. I just need it to get a little bit lighter. The reason why you don't start at the roots if you are doing a new color job for hair that has never been colored is because of the body heat that your body gives off from your scalp. It does process the bleach or the color faster, so you typically would not want to start there. But like I said, I'm starting with the roots because the rest of her hair is already light, and this is not the desired color that we're going for anyway. So I just want it to get just a tad lighter on the ends, but I also want her roots to be lighter as well. And we're starting darker, so that's the solution. I use 20 volume developer along with powder bleach. I will post the products that I used in the description box so that you are aware. Alright, clearly this is a messy job, but I do get the front after I have colored or lightened all of the other hair, because the front does get light much faster than the rest of the hair. After that, I put her hair in a processing cap, let it sit for about 30 minutes, and then shampoo with neutralizing shampoo to stop the processing.
Okay, so this is the color that I'm going to be applying to her hair. It is a semi-permanent hair color, which means that it is going to lighten with every single shampoo that she gives herself or that she gets. And this is in the color Sky Blue because, as I stated, she does not want a dark blue. She wants kind of a bright blue. And that is what we're going to be doing today.
Okay, so here is the fun part. I just squeezed the blue from the tube directly into a plastic container, and I'm applying this with my hands onto her hair because I felt like it was easier to penetrate versus having to work with a brush. I can squeeze it in, I can do whatever it is that I need to do to get this product throughout her hair. As you can see, we have on different clothes because it's a completely different day. It took me a long time to do those other steps, and we started kind of late. So both of us kind of just started getting tired and hungry. You know, we got to eat. So we just said, you know, we're just going to pick it back up the next day, and we did that. So her hair did actually dry since we waited. But you can apply this color to damp hair. I honestly think that it does go on better if you apply it to dry hair, however. So I am applying it, and like I said, I'm just applying it from the roots to the ends. And I kind of don't like coloring locks because it takes it forever for the product to get throughout the lock and not just on the surface level. Like, it obviously is just hair entwined with each other, and it's gonna take more than just if it was a strand or a few strands that you're trying to color. So that's why it takes me longer for locks, because I have to make sure that the color gets all throughout. But once I got it on, it was all good. I let this color sit for about an hour. Now, because this hair color is not permanent, it is a semi-permanent color, you can let this sit for as long as you want to. Your hair is not going to fall out. It's a rinse, but a really, really thick rinse. I really like this. It's very pasty. So I just put this on her hair. I let her hair sit for about an hour, and then I rinsed it out. I did not shampoo it out because that will take away the pigment, some of the pigment, and that's not what we want. We want that vibrant blue. And there's my son in the corner. But anyway, I rinsed her hair instead of shampooing her hair, and then once I rinsed her hair, it was time to style. But y'all are not gonna see the style. Y'all not gonna see me styling it. Y'all will see the style. If y'all want style videos on locks, let me know and I will come up with them for you. Okay, y'all, now that we have the color distributed throughout her hair, we are going to put on another processing cap and let her hair sit for an hour, and then we're going to rinse it out, and then photos will be right at the end of the finished product. Definitely stay tuned for more videos from me. Thank you for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out, y'all.